Story 1: The Forgotten Bunker. We found it deep in the forest, a massive steel door, half buried in the earth, rusted but still intact. It looked like an old military bunker, forgotten by time. Jake, my best friend, grinned as he brushed away the moss-covered warning sign. "Restricted area. Do not enter." "Guess no one's gonna stop us now," he said, forcing the hatch open with a loud, metallic groan. The air that rushed out was stale, thick with dust and something else, something rotten. Still, we stepped inside. The hallway stretched deep into the earth. Dim, flickering emergency lights still clung to life, casting long, restless shadows. I ran my fingers over the cold, concrete walls. They were covered in markings. Strange symbols scratched into the surface, not in any language I recognized. Then, we heard a distant click-clack, like footsteps echoing from further inside. We weren't alone. At the end of the hall, we found a heavy metal door, slightly ajar. Something about it felt wrong. Jake pushed it open, and the room beyond was filled with rotting bunk beds, old ration packs, and rusted tools. But the worst part, the whispers, soft, desperate voices coming from inside the walls. Then the door slammed shut behind us. Story 2: The Vanishing Motel. I had been driving for hours when I saw it, a flickering neon sign in the middle of nowhere. "Rest Easy Motel." Desperate for sleep, I pulled into the empty lot. The building looked old, its walls stained with age, but the sign at the desk read, "Vacancy." An old woman sat behind the counter, watching me with unblinking eyes. She slid me a key. "Room 6, she said. "Don't go outside after midnight." I woke up thirsty and stepped outside my room. But something was wrong. The hallway was longer, much longer than before. The dim yellow lights hummed overhead, stretching the corridor into an endless tunnel. My room door was gone. Only more doors, all identical, extending into the distance. Then, one of the doors creaked open. A shadow stood inside, watching. I ran back, searching for my room, but instead, I found room 0. The door was slightly open. Inside, I saw an exact copy of my room. Same furniture, same bed, but on the bed, there was someone sleeping. I stepped closer, and the figure shifted. It had my face. Then, it opened its eyes and smiled. Story 3: The Tunnel Beneath the City. It started with a rumor, an underground tunnel beneath the city, hidden behind an old subway station. I found the entrance one night, a rusted maintenance door wedged open. Inside, a staircase spiraled down into darkness. A warm, rotten smell drifted up, and something moved below. As I walked deeper, the tunnel walls became covered in graffiti. But the further I went, the eyes in the paintings seemed to shift. They weren't just drawings anymore. They were watching. Then, one of the mouths moved.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the chills and thrills, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story from the shadows. Have a terrifying tale of your own? Share it in the comments below, and remember, the darkness is always watching.